Hi Taurus, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Taurus is Oxen in Swedish. I am Swedish, so I will use a few Swedish words here and there where I feel like maybe the English needs some clarification. Taurus. I think I will just jump right into your reading. We have come out from, because that's what it feels like, we have like come out on the other side from the full moon in Pisces. I feel like that was a bit heavy. I think it was so much overload. It was so much expectation and so much like positive energy going into it. So even that can be sort of a bit overwhelming if you're not like in alignment with your own energy. It's still a good thing though. It's still got things moving and probably knocked a few things out of your life that sort of doesn't belong there anymore. And maybe probably invited something in. So let's see what the rest of September has to offer. I have said before that I feel like September is like a preview of 2020. I still feel that way. And now we're even closer towards the end of September. So you probably have started to see real results of things that you want to manifest. Real things are shifting for you right now, like for the better. So let's see what's specifically up for you for the upcoming week, Taurus. And for any newcomers, welcome. I do 3 cards at the time. There might be 5 in the future. I'm doing 3 cards at the same time, and I like look at them at the same time because it gives me a bit of a story rather than one card. It's not a typical tarot reading, so that's not what I'm after. But then I'll still Okay, first card out, memories. Second card out, dreams, believe in your dreams. And third card out, face your fears. What is that, Taurus? Give me a moment to just feel into what this is about. Okay, well, the first card out, this is the basic energy for the upcoming week, which is memories. Cherish memories of loved ones. I'm not heavily drawn into the text on the card. I'm more drawn into what I see in the bubble that you probably don't see because it's so freaking tiny, and maybe I won't waste time on it. I'll just let you know. In this little bubble, there's plenty of birds. There are squirrels, there are horses, monkeys. There are people being in really loving relationships. Kids with their parents, mostly kids with their mommies. I might just be an old card deck because these days they probably would do paintings of daddies as well. I'm a bit drawn to all of it, and usually like I would just focus on one, like I'm drawn into one thing and then I'll talk about that one thing, but I'm drawn to almost all of it. So it feels like it's like a lot of movement. There's a lot of things happening around you at this very moment, in this very moment. And if it's not a lot of things happening around you physically, practically in this moment in your life, that probably is energetically. Like there's a lot of things going on in your mind. You're thinking about a lot of things. Energetically, you have a lot of things around you. But I'm drawn to say that it's out with the old and in with the new. That's what the squirrel stands for to me. And it's something about not monkey around. I know that expression, not monkey around, which in Swedish I think that would translate into like skoja inte bort det här, eller sluta löjla dig, tror inte man säger, men ja. Anyway, it just feels like there's something that you should sort of take a bit more serious, and not serious in the way that life is serious and it's heavy and we have to think about this one, but sort of it's almost like you have such a talent for something, or you're such a freak of nature when it comes to this thing, and you're sort of not treating it that way. You're sort of almost letting it slip through your fingers. It's like Michael Jordan would not have started to play basketball. If that makes any sense. It's like Oprah wouldn't have become the TV host that she was, or still is, maybe. It's like you have a talent for something, and you know what it is, but you think it's like this thing, everybody can do that, but no, they can't. There's only one Oprah, there's only one Michael Jordan. That not to be confused with the day and age, this is Michael B. Jordan. It's just a bit telling on my age. It's just a feeling of you got something, you're really good at something, there's a talent that you have, and you're goofing around with it. It's like, you should goof around, you should play, and you should have so much fun, but let the world know of your talent. Let yourself share it with people. Share it with people. Sorry, I can't be more specific. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Obviously it's a general reading, so it's not going to apply for everybody, but if it resonates with you, hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Yes, and then in the card I also see, like I said, a lot of relationships, a lot of kissing, but it's not like just romantic relationships. It's the relationships between kids and parents, parents and parents and grandparents, kids and grandparents, just different relationships over the generations. So maybe there's like a party coming up, like a family reunion, like a big släktträff, not a class reunion, because that's more, it feels more like family related. So it's like something where you come together with your family, and it's like over the generations. It feels like something like that is coming up. So it's like a celebration of some sort. I don't know why that's so important, because I would think that there's always celebrations everywhere, and there's family reunions and family gatherings and stuff like that, probably somewhere every day in the world. So I don't know why that specifically is that important for me to bring up to you. But maybe there's some healing taking place there right now. Maybe there's things being healed in those meetings right now, in where you're overall going in your life. I feel like there's more to this that I sort of don't get, to tell you at this very moment. Maybe next week, or maybe, I don't know. I let it go a bit and see if something comes back. And then we moved into the next card, which is dreams. Believe in your dreams. So there is something, you're really good at something. You're really talented at something. And at times you're dreaming about it. At times you're thinking about whether you should do that thing or not. And age is not a factor, people. Let age go. It's not too late. It's not like you had your shot, or you had your window of opportunity and now that window closed. No, a freaking door is open, or even a garage, because that's bigger. It's there for you right now, and there's something, around the energy around this time that allows for you to do, or even start to do the thing that you're really good at. And then there's a relationship in the wings there for you guys, that you have been thinking about for a while, that is coming into fruition. And that person, I feel like they are maybe coming into your life through dreams right now, through oh my God, I just realized I had a dream myself. It doesn't feel like it's about my partner. And so maybe this is for you guys. For some of you, I want to deliver the name Peter. It's going to be for just maybe 2 Tauruses. I'm sorry that it gets that specific when it's a general reading, but there's a Peter in your life, and you need, and if you're sitting there right now going, oh, that's for you. this message is for you. You found this video because the message is for you. It's like a green light from the universe saying, go for it. Like, don't hold back. Don't, it's a Peter here. So whether you're a guy or a girl, there's a Peter in your life that is very interesting to you. And I'd say that's your soulmate. However that resonates. Yeah, and then believe in your dreams. Like, believe in the dreams that are coming to you about maybe your person, about things, but also believe in your daydreams. Like, believe in your wishes that you have, believe in your visions that you have, because they are coming to life, they are coming into fruition. And I feel like now it is more clear that face your fears. It feels like the fears that you have around certain things are being let go. Around all these moons, there's like a lot of moons, and then maybe potential planets, like even either full moons going up like that, but then this time it feels more like planets, that when certain like cycles have, like if a planet is coming into, you know, it goes direct or it comes into retrograde, or however the planet, you know, is doing what it's doing, it still has a cycle. And it feels like you have come full circle and you have gone through like a certain cycle, and through this, like passing this full moon and coming into the next full moon, so that I'll give you a month, mid-October somewhere. Actually, I said that to another sign. Aries. I believe it was. Anyway, it might be something that resonates with you there. Maybe that was in the extended, so I'm not sure. Sorry. I just feel like the fears that you maybe have had in the past, maybe you have had opportunities coming up through your whatever talent that was, or through your dreams that you were about to like launch a business, go somewhere, move somewhere, go on an adventure that you maybe haven't dared to go on before. The fear before held you back, and I feel like now it's sort of resurfacing, which means det kommer upp till ytan igen. So it's like resurfacing, and it's showing its face again. It's here's the opportunity again, and this time you're facing your fears. This time you do not do it because you're too afraid. You actually will look at it and say, that's a bit exciting and nervous, but I'll work on my fear and I'll do it anyway, because it's such it's like a person having stage fright, scenskräck, and they want to go on stage because they love it. They just love to be on stage and to act and maybe sing, but then for ages and ages they just haven't done it. It's not because it's wrong, it's not because it's not even the right timing, because it might actually be the right timing, but they're so freaking fearful of just the whole thing and just being so in the spotlight that they don't do it. That's the sort of feeling. Like I feel like you haven't even gotten to the stage, the stage where you have even been able to say, I have stage fright, or I'm too afraid to do this, because I don't feel like you even allowed yourself to go that far into exploring it. So you have like backed down even before you got the chance or risk to even feel it. However, I'm feeling like that is being let go. You are pursuing anyway, and even how small that is. I mean, I'm talking about big businesses. I'm talking about your very true talent. I'm talking about going on an adventure. It doesn't even have to be that big. It can be something that you've been thinking about, that it's like, it might be minor to so many other people. It might be like the smallest thing, but to you it's still something to get over. It's still something you have to work on a bit, if that makes any sense. I hope it does, because I don't frankly know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just delivering this, and usually I would know that, yeah, it's around this, or it's about that, or blah, blah, blah. But I actually, it feels very open. It feels very open. It could be, because it's so open, it could be about you, like you personally. You are moving into the next step. It's like a spiritual journey, and you are allowing yourself to see new things, understand new things, feel new things, maybe open up for different, like new dimensions, new even mind-blowing ideas, like having an understanding of maybe a bit more how the world and the universe works, if that makes any sense. I'm going to go into the extended about this and see what, maybe if I can get some more clarification around it and see what's going on here. And maybe have a little look at what that relationship was all about. So if you felt like that was resonating with you, if it feels like you want to listen to that, then come to the extended in the description box if you want to. Also want to take the time to thank you for the donations that have started to come in. I truly enjoy them, however small they are. I really do. So thank you for that. Hope to see you in the extended, and hope to see you back in a week. Please subscribe if you haven't. Share it with your friends if you want to. Take care. Bye.